This is the 2024 Chevy Traverse Z71, and in this video, we'll take a look at it inside and out. My name is Joko, and welcome to Urban Auto Adventures. If you like these types of videos, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below. It would mean a lot to me. And while you're there, just like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go over some of the exterior features of the 2024 Traverse Z71. It's noteworthy to mention that this is the first year of the Traverse model to have a Z71 package, which is kind of like the off-road package that Chevy offers. Starting off with our hood, we have aggressive lines here on our hood design leading towards the front of the vehicle. We also have LED daylight running lights, LED headlights, vents leading towards the tire compartment to help cool down our brakes. We have a very nice and aggressive front grille design with a blacked out Chevy emblem right here, the Z71 emblem right here, a front-facing camera, as well as red accented recovery hooks here in the front, and a skid plate from underneath. And thank you to Webb Chevrolet here in Plainfield, Illinois for lending us one of their vehicles so we can do a review. I'll put a link to their website down in the description if you want to check it out. Now back to the video. The 2024 Chevy Traverse Z71 is 205 inches long, 80 inches wide, 71 inches tall, and has a ground clearance of 6.7 inches, which is 1.3 inches taller than the standard model. Looking at the side of the Traverse and from these dimensions as well, we can tell that this is a perfectly sized vehicle for a larger family. And in addition to that, with the Z71 package, you also get the off-road suspension and handling that this vehicle offers so that you can take your family off-roading, which I'm assuming will be a lot of fun for the kids especially. But starting off with our wheels, we have 18-inch wheels with all-terrain tires. Like I said, off-road suspension with our special ride and handle drive modes. At the bottom of the vehicle, we have a black plastic trim to protect the paint from rocks and chipping and whatnot. Next, we have the blacked out Traverse lettering right here. Moving towards our rear view mirror, we have a high gloss black paint on the top here and a black plastic finish here on the bottom. LED turn signal, camera for our 360 view as well as our blind spots. The mirrors are also heated and they have blind spot detection. Next, we have our door handles, which are the same color as our body. We have a matte finish trim around the windows on the bottom, as well as a high gloss trim here around the windows on the top. And last but not least, on the top of the vehicle, we also have blacked out aluminum roof rails. Now, moving towards the back of the vehicle, the elegant and sportish design continues from the front towards the back as well. Starting off at our top here, we have a very nice spoiler peeking above our trunk space. We have our LED brake light right here, a huge rear window with our rear window wiper, blacked out Chevy logo, Chevy emblem right here with a rear facing camera right here, a black trim spanning completely from one side to the other, and our LED taillights are embedded into that black trim, which kind of give it a very sportish, very elegant style as well. On this side, we have the Traverse and the all-wheel drive lettering all in black. And on the passenger side, we have the Z71 emblem, as you can see. Right below that, we have our proximity sensors on our rear bumper, a very sportish rear spoiler. And right at the bottom, we have 4 exhaust pipes. We have 2 exhausts, but 4 exhaust tips. The outside tips are actually closed off, and I believe they give it a different sound whenever you put it in sport mode. But overall, the 4 exhaust pipes give it a very sportish look. Now, to open up the trunk space, all you do is you push on the rubberized button right here underneath the Chevy emblem. We have an automatic lift kit, which is very convenient. Now, as you can see, the Traverse is actually a 3-row seater, which is very good for a larger family. Now, even with the 3rd row seats up, you still get a sufficient amount of space here for your daily groceries, if you may. And if you want even more storage, you can lift this cover up and you get a little bit of a deeper compartment right here. For those of you asking and wondering where is the spare tire, you also have a small diagram here explaining that you can actually lift this bottom compartment. You unscrew it from the side. It has like 4 plastic bolts here. You unscrew them, you lift it, and then you'll have access to your spare tire and all the things you need to change your tire. If you don't need that, you can just close it like that and it locks into place. In addition to that, you also get a 12-volt outlet here on the passenger side, as well as 4 hooks, so you can hook pretty much anything you want here. If you don't need them, you just put them inside like that. Now, if you need even more space and you want to put down the 3rd row seats, you can do that from back here. And you simply do that by pulling on the strap to unlock the seat, and then you just push it forward. You do the same thing for the driver's side. Pull to unlock, push it forward. And now this opens up even more room with even more possibilities. Cicadas, man. And now you have an even larger space here where you can pack even bigger and wider items as well. Now, if you want even more storage or even more space, if you need more space for that matter, you can also put down the two captain chairs that are in the middle. And you do that by going around. And there is a lever on the outside here of the seat that you simply pull and it puts down the seat. You do the same thing for this side, pull the lever, and now you have an even larger opening inside for even more storage possibilities. Now, if you want to put everything back up, you got to do everything manually. So you go from one side. First, lift on the lever, pull the seat up, adjust it, pull the lever, adjust the seat. And if you want to pull up the third row seats, again, just simply pull on the strap and the seat will come up, raise the headrest. And that pulls up all the seats. And now you can just close the lift gate by pushing the button right here. The 2024 Chevy Traverse Z71 comes in a smaller 4-cylinder 2.5-liter turbocharged engine that, combined with the 8-speed automatic transmission as well as the twin clutch all-wheel drive that we have on this model, puts out 328 horsepower or 326 pound-feet of torque. What you also want to know is where you put your windshield washer fluid, and it's right here in the front of the engine bay compartment, so you don't spill any windshield washer fluid all over your engine. Nice. Okay, so sitting inside the 2024 Chevy Traverse Z71, you actually don't feel like you're sitting in a off-road type vehicle at all, for that matter. You feel like you're sitting in a modern city car, city SUV if you may. You get a very nice red accented carbon fiber trim here on our dashboard, on your doors. Very nice chrome accented trim here on our dashboard, on our door as well. Red stitching with the leather here on the doors as well, and white stitching here on our dashboard. Now, from the looks of it, the Traverse Z71 comes with a ton of safety and convenience features, but also packs a ton of features and a lot of storage, to be honest with you. But without further ado, let's just jump right into it and explore some of these features. Starting off with our passenger side, you get a fairly large glove box compartment with a hard plastic on the inside, and you can definitely store more than just your owner's manual. Closing it up, we have this nice red accented carbon fiber trim here, leading towards our 11-inch in diagonal touchscreen display here, which is also our infotainment system. It also features Google Alexa as well as wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is also where you can control some of your other, safety and convenience features, such as your lane departure warning, your drive mode selector, your interior lighting, your climate control, and so on. But if you're not a fan of controlling your climate control via the infotainment system, you also get physical buttons right here underneath, which is very convenient. You also get these two physical knobs to adjust the temperature as well. Now, right below that, we have a storage compartment here with a USB-C charging port as well as a 12-volt outlet right here. And you also get wireless phone charging here as well. Two cup holders. We get additional kind of like hidden storage here inside this compartment, and this huge armrest that if you lift it up, you get an additional somewhat larger tray actually, with a deeper storage compartment right here. In addition to that, you also get another huge storage compartment right below the entire center console right here, which is very convenient. For our driver, you get a forward collision warning right here on the dashboard. You also get a fully digital instrument cluster in front of you. You also get this very nice and comfortable heated steering wheel with white stitching, paddle shifters, and physical buttons on the steering wheel to control, some of your other safety and convenience features. You can control your adaptive cruise control here, your forward collision warning, as well as some of your infotainment system here as well. You also get the Z71 emblem at the bottom of your steering wheel, which is kind of a nice touch. And right behind the steering wheel is your additional controls, your electronic parking brake, your drive mode selector is right here as well, your all-wheel drive selector, engine auto start and stop, and you can control the luminance of your lights here inside the vehicle. In addition to that, you also get this lever, which is your gear selector. Now you pull and you go down for drive, up for reverse, and then you just push the button to put it into park, which is very nice. Moving on to our seats, we get these seats with this very nice and soft material, white and red stitching throughout the entire seat to give it a little bit of a rugged, sportish look. The Z71 emblem embroidered here into our headrest. Both seats are heated. The driver's seat comes in power adjustments and 4-way power lumbar. The passenger seat does not. It comes in all manual adjustments, and we do not get any memory seats in either side. But now let's jump into the second row of the Traverse Z71. Sitting in the second row of the 2024 Traverse Z71, you actually get a ton of room and quite a few amenities here in the back as well. Starting off with room, you get plenty of leg room as well as plenty of headroom here, and you also get a ton of storage. You get storage inside the door, a shallower compartment right here. You also get these pockets behind the driver and the passenger seat. You also get 2 cup holders here in your center console, as well as a deeper storage compartment here in the center console as well. Speaking of center console, this is also where you can find your climate control unit with physical knobs and buttons to adjust the temperature, as well as 2 USB-C charging ports and a house outlet right here, which is very convenient. When it comes to the seats, we have the same material that we had in the front seats, the same soft material with the white and red stitching here, as you can see. You also get a armrest here on the side. The seats are not power adjusted, but you still pull on the lever and you can move them forward and backward to adjust them accordingly. And not only that, if you pull on the lever to the side of the seat, you can also recline for even more comfort, which is very nice. Just be careful not to squeeze somebody in the third row. Sitting in the third row of the 2024 Traverse Z71, I'm actually surprised by how much space there is here in the back. Now, yes, the 2 captain chairs, mind you, the captain chair in front of me is almost all the way to the front. There is still a little bit of room to go, but I'm still sitting comfortably here. For even more comfort, you can push that completely forward, and then you'll have enough actually leg room here in the back. And as you can see, you already have enough headroom here in the back. Now you also get these cool vents here in the back on the ceiling of the car, but you also get a cup holder here with a little bit of a storage compartment here and a USB-C charging port, which is very convenient. Now, if there's no one sitting here in the captain chairs in front of you, you can either go around, here through the middle and exit like that, or you can actually put the seat forward, and Chevy have made it very convenient by putting a latch right here on this side of the seat, on both sides actually, on the outside, where you just pull on the latch and that will unlock the seat, move it forward so you can have a wide opening to exit or enter. And then you just close it. Nice. And that concludes our video for today. Thank you for watching this far. Make sure that you hit the like, share, subscribe button down below if you don't want to miss any future video uploads. If you want to see more amazing car videos, hit the thumbnail right there, and I'll see you in our next one. Cheers.